Hello, everyone. This is Dr. Monique Graham from Nick Speaks LLC. I happen to have the privilege of recording myself to post on my new website, not website, YouTube channel. Right, I have a website already. So my new YouTube channel. I am excited. I wanted to do it for some time now, but I felt I needed to identify exactly what I would be doing on YouTube um, before just jumping on and doing a video. Now, if you see behind me, I painted Nick Speaks, and I usually have it up as my backdrop when I'm not actually sitting here and I'm having different situations, whether I'm running for refreshments in my cup. I'm so excited about these cups. Um, or I'm setting music for when we do Wisdom Wednesday. So if you're wondering what's behind me, that's what's going on. It's my backdrop. So I took some time before I decided to do the YouTube channel because, like I said, I wanted to identify the purpose. And I think I've gotten to that point. I have a website. I post my own videos. I create my own videos. And on my website, I advertise all my skills. I create websites for others. I have impeccable writing skills. I'm saying it because I know I do. And I also spend some time doing mental health guidance for others. So my specialist area is psychology, but I also have a specialist area called education and covers all those things. So it's one of those things where when I thought of YouTube, I thought, okay, so what do I do on YouTube? And what I wanted to do, or what I plan on doing, is highlighting some things that may mirror a little bit with Wisdom Wednesday, but the difference is with Wisdom Wednesday with me and the group, it's the group's input and feedback that we go on and on from 7 o'clock to after 11. But with in this scenario, it's just me talking to you and you listening. So the overlap is a little different because there's no engagement on the side of the team, the group the people who come every week. So I wanted to reflect on, there are two things I wanted to reflect on. Years ago, I when I was actually doing my counseling fragment of my education, I had to do certain presentations, and I learned about Virginia Satir. Virginia Satir was, and I have it up here. Virginia Satir she has passed on, but Virginia Satir is one of those women who had a lot to say about self-esteem and relationships and an approach to counseling that I admired. And I remember years ago, I completely forgot about it. I had done a YouTube channel when I was years ago. Okay. I was a jit. And I had hair. Yeah, I had hair. And I did a piece online, and it kind of brought me back there when I wanted to do this today, because I remember the piece that she did. It's called I Am Me. And I don't think anyone was more profound in their approach, it's my opinion, in their approach of owning oneself outside of this piece. It's very long, so I'm not going to read the whole thing, but it's called I Am Me by Virginia Satir. And I remember in my YouTube channel back then, I did read it, and that's what I did with my YouTube channel then, was just to read poetry because I thought it was so great. But now I have my own platform. I have Wisdom Wednesday. I have a website. So whatever, and I blog, and I have a podcast, so I can express through that. So what I wanted to talk through today is a little bit of the I Am Me, but a little bit of this piece that I wrote on my blog. I'm trying to make it a little my eyes, so my eyes can see. Okay, so it starts out. I watched the movie years ago, and the most famous quote was, "If you build it, they come." And if you watch the movie, then you know what I'm talking about. And over the years, I've mastered many projects, taken on many ventures, but none as profound as the ability to help others. So, my piece is on my website, on my blog. And the part of it that I think resonates until today with me is helping others. For me, it's not necessarily lend me $20 when I'm hungry, or hook me up on a date with a friend. Sometimes it's just having someone to talk to. And on my weekly program, there's some weeks people come, some weeks people don't come, some people are there every week, kind of thing. And it's group therapy. Whatever you want to think of it, or whatever you want to call it, whatever it is, a weekly group therapy session. And as the host of the group therapy session, I have to allow individuals to be free, to be themselves, and also to feel safe, right? So this is why it's closed, and I would never do it on YouTube. It's a closed session. Individuals get to talk, to express, and people need that safe space. And not only now, because it's not only because of the pandemic that people would want to have that space. People in general want people to talk to, want someone to talk to, someone who understands, someone who can appeal to what's going on with them, someone who's had some experiences. I mean, not to knock anybody else, but I've heard a lot of people say that they're life coaches, and I'm like, have you even lived? So when I do those things, when I do that program, it's ultimately for the opportunity to help. So I created a world where people feel safe to be in and to express themselves. And the idea of if you build it, they will come is, I want to say, ultimately, my aim at running almost, and I said it to someone this morning, is almost like running a community center. Whether people come or not, it's open. Whether people join in or not, it's open. Whether someone shows up or not, I am there. Whether someone believes in it or not, I do. Whether someone thinks one version of themselves supersedes another version of themselves, I accept all versions. So it ties into my life experiences, my training, the who that I am. And so it brought me to the poetry from Virginia Satir. And the first 4 lines, I'm going to say 5 lines. In all the world, I'm reading, in all the world, there is no one else exactly like me. Everything that comes out of me is authentically me. Because I alone chose it, I own everything about me. My body, my feelings, my mouth, my voice, my actions, whether they be to others or to myself, I'm owning it. So it's a long piece, but it's all about owning who you are. And I said that my identity and my knowledge of my identity is so profoundly transparent to me, more so now than before. So I felt like having a YouTube channel would be another outlet for expressing what I thought would be helpful to others. So this is my first live. I want to say live, but it's not really live because I'm recording it to post live on YouTube. I wish that you spend some time on my website. My website is neekspeaks.net. It is it's on, when this is posted, you will see it as to click on the website. It's on my banner on YouTube here. You read If You Build It, or many other blogs that I've entered. If you go to neekspeaks.net and click on blog, you will see all the blog entry. I also have a podcast. I am on every platform for podcast at this time, and I am listed as Nick Speaks. And my official name, Nick Speaks LLC. And so you will see the podcast, you will see the blogs on the website. You also see the other services offered. So I encourage you to go to nickspeaks.net to see more. And I encourage you to also read this piece by Virginia Satir, because I think it is so boldly done, as a woman. She goes on later to say, if it says, however I look and sound, whatever I say and do, and whatever I think and feel at a given moment in time is authentically me. So whether I messed up, whether I didn't mess up, whether I did something right, whether I didn't do it right, whatever the case may be, it's authentically me. If later some parts of how I looked, sounded, thought, and felt turned out to be unfitting, I can discard that which is unfitting, keep the rest, and invent something new for that which I discarded. So I can put myself, and like I said, you can culminate and create the who that you are, because you are choosing to do that. I can see, hear, feel, think, say, and do. I have the tools to survive and be close to others, to be productive, to make sense and order of the world and the people and the things inside me. I own me, and therefore I can engineer me. I mean, it's so explosive. So I hope you read it. One, just for no other reason than the fact that it's empowering. I hope you go to my website. It is empowering also. And like I said, my aim, my goal is to master projects and ventures that will help me help others. That's my aim. So thank you for listening. It's a 12-minute long video, but I think it's worth it. I think at this time it's good to know that there's a safe place to be. Again, thank you for listening. This is Dr. Monique Graham from Nick Speaks LLC, and I will see you around.